welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be doing a fox eye tutorial. Well, this is the look we'll be recreating. Sorry, my lash is not cooperating, but if you are interested in knowing how I recreated how I created this look, please stay tuned and continue watching the video where I can show you how to create this lovely eye. I feel like my lashes are probably covering it a little bit, but as the video continues you'll be able to see this is my take and recreation of the fox eye makeup look, which I think has been trending. No further ado, just let's go into it. So I went ahead and I did my brows. As you can see, they are ready, they are shaped, they are cute. And yeah, so starting with the most important part of doing makeup, I am going to moisturize my face. So I'm just moisturizing my face with my Revitalift day cream by, I'll tell you now, L'Oreal Paris. Love it. I think it's such a cute smell. So I'm moisturizing my face, moisturizing. I'm not used to the way of doing brows before, like doing brows after I've done my foundation and stuff. Then next I'm going into my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Poreless Fit Me in shade 350, and I'll be mixing it up with an NW45 concealer by M.A.C, just to make sure it's my perfect shade. So I'm just going to take my standard concealer brush to scoop it out. So I can mix not too much, just a little, just to darken it, because the 350 is a little too light for me. Then taking my buffing brush, my Real Techniques brushing brush, I'm going to stipple my foundation into my skin. And instead of, I'm not going to swipe because I don't want to leave lines on my face. I'm going to be pressing it into my skin so it also absorbs nicely and it's moist, like it leaves a clean, smooth finish without being patchy. So I'm pressing it into my skin. After I'm done with doing my foundation, as you can see, I'm really liking today's brows. Cooperated. I'm going to be taking sellotape because of the wing eyeshadow. Well, I'm doing the fox eye, well, somewhat close to the fox eye. And so this is just going to help me with a clear direction of how I want my brows to go. Well, I mean how I want my shadow to go. So I'm gonna line it up with my nose and then put it here, just to give me that shape that I want. This will also help with like giving me a precise, like clean line, which is what I'm going for. And I'm doing the same for the opposite side. I'll be taking my Dome fluffy brush that helps me blend out nicely. I forgot the makeup on the curtain. So I'll be using the color Rule by M.A.C. I've already started to hit pan, but I love this orange and how it comes up. So getting a generous amount, you just tap a bit of the excess, and I'm not touching the lower lid. I'm going to my top lid because this is my transition color, so I want it to show. I'm not going to go any further because as I blend it will rise, but I'm just going to tap on a little more so it's a color that does come out. And you can blend on top of the sellotape, it's okay. it's not gonna do anything. More than anything, it's gonna help like define the line. So go as close to the line as possible in order to create that like wing shape. This will also like help with creating the shape of your eye into like a fox eye. Then I'm just gonna swipe. And I'm swiping into the sellotape in order to make sure that that line will show once I've removed my sellotape. Maybe I'm a little excessive with this sellotape for it to be like by my nose or whatever, but what's done, it's done. It is what it is. So just doing a swiping motion. And I'm making sure that I'm not too close to my brow bone, but I'll be going as close as possible. I still want there to be like labels and like boundaries. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm just swiping. I'm going back with the same color just to intensify and make sure that it is a color that's going to show. But as you guys can see, I think it's coming together. And I'm just focusing it closer to where the line will be, or where the sellotape is. And bada bing, bada boom. The first part is done. And all you have to do, guys, is just make sure, I'm just going to take this fluffy brush as well, just to make sure that it is blended nicely. Okay, there. Then taking my M.A.C Warm Neutrals eyeshadow palette, I am going into the color called Dark Brew, which is this one. Taking the fluffy brush that I was using right now, I'm gonna just tap into that shade, and I'll be going into my lower lid now, focusing more on the outer corner than the inner. But I am gonna go into the inner because I still want it also to have color. I don't want it to be my normal skin color. So I'm just gonna tap the color into my lid. And I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. It's coming together. Then taking my fluffy brush, I'm gonna blend and swiping side to side. That's all I'm doing, guys. Literally swiping side to side in order to just lighten up those harsh lines that were created when I was patting it down. So just swiping side to side. This is a look you could rock now due to the weather instead of brighter colors for summer. This is also a cute look for when you want to go out and it's cold because of the color selection. But this look could look well with any other color that you guys choose, as long as the colors complement each other. And I'm going back into this color again. I want my corners to be really, really dark and intensified. Almost like, actually it's gonna be smoky at the corners. And just make sure that the two colors do join. Like there has to be a gradient where orange is going into the darker. It's almost like a, let's say, how would I describe this color? It's more purplish though. It's a dark brown purple. but just make sure that you can see that there's like a gradient, there's like a transition between the two colors, like they look like they're going into each other. I'm still gonna go back into the transition color just to also like fix it up a bit, because I do want it to stand out. I want the orange to be seen. Then taking a slightly more smaller dome brush, which is this one, as you guys can see, I'm going to be going into the color in the shade called Dance in the Dark. This one over here. I'm going to tap lightly, well not lightly, I'm tapping into the shade. And I'm going to go and focus into the outer corner only. I'm not going to drag it in. Not going too high, just until where the crease of my eye is. And taking my fluffy brush, I'm just gonna swipe, and I'm gonna swipe into the silhouette just to make sure that the shape really shows. And since I want this corner to be dark, like dark, I'm going in with my H&M palette. I bought this when I went to Europe, guys, so I don't know if she's still like available. But the name of this palette is called Ready Set Glow. She's been used. So this is how she looks like, and she has cute colors. She's been loyal. She's been very, very loyal to me. Then taking my angled brush, I'm going to be tapping into, what color is written here? Nope, there's no colors written here. I'm going to be swiping into this dark brown blackish color and creating almost like a wing shape. The only sucky thing about this eyeshadow is that it has fallout, which sucks. Because now you have to clean up like a black. It's not a cute thing to clean up. I feel like the equivalent of cleaning up black fallout is like cleaning up a cracked egg on the floor. That's how difficult I feel like it is. I can do it, but I don't want to. So just making almost like a wing shape. You can see it's coming along, guys. Do the same to the side. And taking this small dome brush is what I'm going to use to blend out this black. So we're going to go in with a darker color. Then taking my Kryolan palette, I'm going to be going into the color called Deep Black. I feel like it's a perfect shade for this, because I want it to be dark, guys. I feel like dark corners of eyes are like so sexy. Yes, I like it a lot. So just swiping. I'm trying to look like that girl. I'm going into the shade called Saddle. Yeah, going into this shade called Saddle in my Warm Neutrals palette. Just gonna swipe into this color. Then I'm gonna place it close to where my transition color is. I'm not gonna like heavily place it. Just wanna brighten up this part of the eye. Going back into dark blue, just going into the corners of my eyes just to make sure that there is some type of pigmentation there. And it has sparkles. I love sparkles. You can't really see the sparkles, but I think it's cute. Sorry that I can't like look directly at you guys, but I hope you like understand, or you can somewhat see what I am creating. Then for the moment of truth, this is how it should look like. As you can see, like it's giving me, it's like, it looks like my eyes like that. But I didn't have to go for surgery to do it. Just use makeup. Going back with my angled liner brush, I'm gonna go back into deep black in my Kryolan palette and just going into the corners of my eye just to sharpen that shape so it looks more feline. It's more of a feline shape. So you guys can actually see the difference, that it even makes, like, it looks like my eyes are smaller. So swiping again and just going into, I'm not using any gel liner, I'm not using any like liquid liner, I'm just using eyeshadow. Loving it. I love what's happening here. I just love it. And that's it, guys. So next I'm going to contour lightly. You can contour like heavily if you want, but like I'm not trying to give myself like a complete facelift. So taking the NW45 concealer shade, concealer, that's a shade in W55. I'm gonna be just in the corners, like the hollows of my cheek, which is here. And we're gonna be putting the concealer, just dabbing it lightly there. Not too heavy, not too heavy. And you must pray to Jesus to make it double chin go away. Go, God. I'm so sorry for eating zinger wings. I'm so sorry for eating McFeast Deluxe. Just a brain, just like make it go away. So you must pray, must pray, must pray, must pray, must pray, must pray. Yeah, I've prayed. Then taking my angle brush to blend it out. I'm lightly tapping. I'm not trying to make, I'm just concentrating the pigment in only this area. What I like about concealer is that it absorbs in your skin, so it looks more realistic than using powder. I'm not bringing it too close inwards. And now you have to like work on your prayer. So you're gonna pray again. Just pray about, oh my goodness. Bloody McDonald's, it tastes so good, but John I need double chin go away. Pray some more, but it must look like eyeshadow. It's not real. It's a figment of your imagination. So taking the shade D0 from my concealer palette from Kryolan, I'm gonna take a little bit of that and mix it with the NW50. NW50 is just my spray-on for everything, clearly. I'm just gonna mix it a little bit just to create the perfect highlight shade for me. Tapping even, not even swiping. I'm not gonna go too high, and I'm not gonna go too close to that line because I'm not trying to smudge it in any shape, form, or manner. Because you're still gonna come back and smoke that lash line just to like intensify the look. The best beauty blender to use is the angled one, the one that's shaped like this, and you're just gonna tap lightly under your eye. Then I'm gonna go and lighten under my nose, just so this whole area is bright in the right way. And I'm also gonna go lightly into my contour lines, just to make sure that like it doesn't appear very harsh. Okay, now I'm gonna smoke out this lash line of mine. So going into the deep black, I'm gonna take my beauty blender and lightly push down so I can see the lash line. I haven't been very into eyeliners lately. I'm loving it. I think this is so sexy. I feel like also just like seeing the eyes like this, stunning. I feel like the eyes are the windows to the soul. So what I'm gonna do, because I want dramatic lashes, I've got these lashes. I wonder if you can see them clearly. And then I've got these ones. So I'm gonna stack my lashes to really like get that look and be that girl. I feel like this look deserves dramatic lashes. And since we're in lockdown, don't have, so I have to make my own lash. And that's cool, because your girl can do it. So I'm just gonna press them together. And I'm gonna be back now, so I'm just gonna go quickly pop on these lashes. Then I'll do the lipstick on camera. I'm gonna put on the lashes and my wig, and then come back, do lipstick, and we'll be done with the look. So see you guys now. I'm gonna go in. You see, I can't even see the name on this, but it's a MAC lipstick in it's a brown. It's a matte brown. So I'm gonna line my lip with it. Okay, so just lining. Just got a good notification. Just go mom. So the choices are, you could just leave it brown, which is also very cute, or you could do ombre. So I'm going in with the lip liner called Spice from MAC, and just gonna fill in the little hot lip to create an ombre. And I'm just keeping it into the center of my lip, not going more than that. Let me bring you guys closer to me so you can see how it looks, which is cute. But I wanted more brighter in the center, so I am going with my Vibrant Shark lip paint by Essence. This is in the shade, I don't know, Voyeur, number 1 Voyeur. I'm just gonna tap in the middle of my lip. I'm going my mom again. And that's it. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you genuinely found this video informative. I'm gonna add more brown. Light and love, guys. Enjoy your rest of the day.